Good afternoon, everybody. This is Joseph Colley speaking, and today I'm here to talk to you about keeping busy by doing plenty of music practice on real instruments and exercising at home, as well as going out for walks. So I'm going to start off with the exercise business. So during lockdown, ever since it started and when the coronavirus was going around, I've been having to do loads of exercises at home by doing plenty of weightlifting and dumbbell dancing tutorials, star jumps, and carry on doing Zumba dance on YouTube. And I also had a go at playing Mario Sonic Olympics on the Nintendo Switch at home as well to get some exercise done too. I do that 5 days a week, and I also go out for walks to in local places to where I live, like the putting green and the free parks. I go out for walks every day, and some days when I have to stay in when the weather's raining and when it's too wet, I have to be aware of that. So I go out for walks when the weather's nice to get me some more cardio work done and to help me burn off more calories, like I do on the workout at home, like I do like I've been doing at the gym. So and sadly enough, I'm not allowed to go to the gym until further notice during lockdown, because it's about to keep everybody safe, like we all say every day. And during when I'm not allowed to go to the gym, and I haven't been going to the gym ever since during lockdown, I had to carry on doing the same exercises at home every morning before having breakfast to help burn off a load of calories. And during lockdown, I've added extra work to doing weightlifting and cardio, and I've been working on extra cardio work by doing plenty of walking as well outside of my house, and it's to help me get some fresh air when I feel stressed about having to sadly miss mixing with my close friends from evening clubs. And the instruments I currently practice are guitars, bass, piano and keyboard, drum kit on the same keyboard, and the harmonica. And I do plenty of music practice on challenging songs from rock music and some other different genres that are challenging, and rock school stuff. And I also still compose my own music, and I have been doing that ever since during lockdown. And I've been writing music for lockdown and for missing my close friends, and even the weather. Doesn't matter how nice the weather is or how bad it is, I've been writing music for chill out for that weather, if it's raining or if it's sunny. I suppose I could write music for sunny weather as well, like I've been writing music for rainy weather. And I was originally going to have my keyboard lessons at my music teacher's house when he wasn't able to drive during his problems sleeping. And I was going to have it during the coronavirus going around, but after when I heard the news saying that the government were talking about staying at home for safety and not allowed to mix in with other people in their own houses, I started having guitar and bass lessons online so that I don't have to miss out having music lessons, which I'm very glad about, because I never want to give that up. Because that's the first online meeting I've had with during lockdown when the coronavirus was going around. And I've been learning some more challenging stuff on guitar and bass ever since online during lockdown. And I'm hoping I can start having my piano lessons and possibly have a go at learning a keyboard drum kit online too, after when my new music room in my house is finished. I'm still trying to be patient about the wait on in my new music room to be done. Even though it's very tough with the coronavirus going around, and the workmen still come to my house to sort my new music room. But we don't. We still have to remember to keep social distance from each other, and not to shake hands or have hugs, and not to do any cuddling, no kissing, and no touching either. And I'm getting worried about doing close and physical contact on my friends and family members because we all have to obey the strict government rules to keep safe, which I've been doing ever since. I also play my musical instruments to help me remind myself about playing with the orchestra group I usually do on Wednesday evenings. But we still see each other online on WebEx on Wednesday evenings, mostly every week, which is a good thing, and it's nice. And we still play quizzes, which is nice. And it's like I play quizzes and bingo with our space on every Friday evening and Wednesday evening monthly, which is nice. And I'm glad I'm able to see my friends online with the orchestra group and our space, even though that I have to sadly not mix in with them to keep safe. And even though lockdowns started to pick up, I'm still getting rather worried about returning to my evening clubs and work placements when there's only going to be allowed to have a few of us going to them, because we're all taking one step at a time during lockdown improvements, and it's still very tough for me to mix in with a few others at work and evening clubs because because of the coronavirus going around, and the strict rules by the government are there for a reason, and it's to keep everybody safe, like we say every day on the news and at home. And even though I'm still waiting very patiently to have my keyboard lessons online, I still practice it in a bedroom somewhere in my house, and still do piano practice on the rock school stuff, and now practice warm up on keyboard drum kit on the rock school stuff while I'm waiting patiently for the new music room in my house to be finished. And I'm gonna be so glad to practice on that one properly for real once the new music room's finished. And I still practice my guitar and bass as well, and practice my harmonica, which is to keep me busy. And even though I'm still staying safe at home and not being allowed to go to the gym, I still do plenty of workouts in the morning and do plenty of walking to help me try and lose weight as well. And I thought of an idea to help me lose weight to the right level by adding extras to my cardio work and music practice, by doing plenty more with the guitar and piano needing a lot of work, as well as guitar and bass, and drums and bass, and the harmonica. So I can get to practice to fit everything in. Guitar, bass, piano, keyboard, drum kit and harmonica, fit it all in, and I do try and manage and do that, as well as try and manage to do plenty of workout in the morning by doing plenty of it before eating breakfast to help me burn off more calories. And I also I work on trying to be careful what I'm eating as well, by trying not to eat so much rubbish and try not to eat so many scraps at night. You know what I mean, by trying to cut out eating unhealthy foods at midnight, which is less calories, and so you don't get a stomachache in the morning. And when I started on a 1710 with my weight, I did weigh myself a couple of times, and I'm now on a 1509, and I feel like I'm losing a bit more weight. So I'm going to have to, I can maybe weigh myself again to see what weight I'm on next. So, and if I do lose weight from 1509, then I'll be rather proud. And I do stress about going back to square one with my exercises and music practice, and I stress about my weight, and even during lockdown. But I do try very hard not to keep dwelling on the coronavirus going around, and trying very hard not to keep dwelling on missing my close friends from evening clubs, even though it's very tough at the minute. And everybody all has to stay safe. And I do talk about all my problems to Changes support group online, comparing to not being allowed to mix in with them at the usual places I've been going to talk about my problems to them. So I'm glad I'm having to talk about my problems in life to Changes support group. And I do talk to them about exercising and music practice I do at home during lockdown, even though I do talk to them about how I feel during lockdown and how much I miss my close friends from evening clubs. And I hope you'll enjoy watching my 5th video of me talking during lockdown, and I hope you all stay safe.